Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm going to do a journal page about the onion snow that we had on April 16th. So come on along. Those big white snowflakes look so pretty coming down through the picture window in the front. A lot of people weren't happy with the snow, but I don't mind April snow because you know it melts so quickly. And it's probably the last snow of the season, so it's something to celebrate. So I did the page about getting my first ATC card, which actually arrived on the 16th, but I didn't walk down to the mailbox to get it until the 17th because of the storm. But I wanted to put in a page about the storm. So I think I'm going to use this paper, kind of goes with that paper. And that's going to be my background. And then I got this page from the paper pack that has all these decorated strips. And I took a strip off that kind of matches the flowers on that page. And I cut it to size, and then I took a ruler and I marked it off in 1-inch intervals. So that's about 9 inches right there. And can you guess what I'm going to do? Yepers! Gonna make a big pile of snow from this sparkly white felt I bought the other day at Michael's. Okay, so I cut a pile of snow. And it goes up to almost 5 inches there. So I'm going to glue that down in a few minutes. But first I thought I would add some blue tinge to it, because you know how snow looks a little blue sometimes, especially on a sunny day. Can you see the sparkles on this? It's pretty. So I'm going to put the book aside for a moment. So I'm going to use this Ranger Distress Marker Tumbled Glass. It's a really pretty light blue, and just kind of go around a little bit, put some blue down here maybe. And then I'm going to take a paintbrush. I think I need a stiffer paintbrush. Let's see. Let's try this one. Because I want to scrub that blue a little bit. There we go. Oh, this is much better. But you want just a little bit of light blue on there, not much at all. Gives a little bit of a shadow. Kind of heavy at the top. There we go. I put some more blue at the bottom. Okay, now I gotta wait for that to dry. And while that's drying, I'm gonna work on the little sign for the page, and the little sign for the page is going to say onion snow. So my elements for the page are going to be the ruler, the pile of snow, an onion that says onion snow. Now an onion snow is an April snow. It's usually the last snow of the spring season, and in Pennsylvania Dutch country it means it's time to plant the onions. Okay, I cut out an onion for size. And this is going to be my sign. I'm probably going to trace it on this more yellowy paper, cream color, so it looks more like an onion. I'm just using this for size because the snow is going to come up to here. So I'm going to go ahead and trace the onion on here, and then I'll be back. So this is an experiment in making onion skin for my onion, which is my sign for my onion snow. And this kind of looks like onion skin color. So I'm just using this distress marker, Wild Honey. And then I'm going to cut some layers of this and put it on my onion. Well, it looks like onion skin, and it feels like onion skin, but it doesn't smell like onion skin. Okay, I'm going to make a few layers of this to put on my onion. I wrote onion snow on the onion, and I cut out one the size of the onion, and I'm going to put it right over the words. And then the next two layers are just going to be on the side, like so, like onion skin layers. So I'm going to get my onion all glued together. Well, here's my sign for my onion snow page. I made my onion with nice layers of crinkly tracing paper colored with the marker, and I made these really wonderful layers. And look, I even put some little roots on my onion. I used embroidery thread to do that, because you know everybody really wants to put a great big onion on their journal page, right? Something you need to learn. Oh, and I got up early this morning and I was sitting here staring at the journal. Mr. Possum was still sleeping. And I was thinking about putting a pansy on the page because the little pansies were poking up through the snow. And I started drawing little petals on this piece of paper. I was going to cut them out, make a pattern to make a pansy. And then I remembered that I had these dried flowers I put in my flower press last year. And there was some pansies. There's another purple one here, some little yellow ones. So I got those out, and I used some of my Sparkle Mod Podge. Why? Because it was on my desk. Because I used it to put on these dried seed heads to preserve them the other day when I made my map. And so I have my snow, sparkly snow. I have my ruler, 5 inches of snow. In Pennsylvania, they call it the onion snow when it snows in April. Time to plant the onions. And I have my little pansy, and this is a real pansy, peeking up out of the snow. And the only thing I have left to do now is to do some journaling right there. And then I'll be back to wrap it up. Okay, there she is, onion snow and ice pansies, April 16th, 2021. In Pennsylvania, they call these pansies that can live when it's below freezing or in the snow, ice pansies. Looks frosty with that glitter sparkle Mod Podge on it too. So I just want to wish everybody happy junk journaling and happy daily journaling. And thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye now.